Well, with anything that people invent or anything that people start, people can stop doing it and start doing something else. But that's why I call it the compensatory system. Everything is compensatory, meaning you're making up for what's missing. So in order for white people, and this is going to be difficult for them to change their minds about this thing about racism, you're going to have to make them an offer. Somebody's going to have to make them an offer. People don't give up anything that's working for them unless you can see where they can have something else that works for them, doing the same thing depending on what it is that they want. Now, if they want to just keep mistreating people, then they'll just keep the system of white supremacy. But they have to make that clear. And, but part of the white supremacist culture is to not make things clear, to pretend that they believe in justice when they don't. But justice is an alternative. It's the only alternative to the system of white supremacy. White supremacy is about mistreating people. Justice is about not mistreating people. It isn't rocket science. This is not rocket science. You just stop mistreating people. You just come up with a system where nobody's mistreated. You say, we're just not going to tolerate anybody being mistreated now. I mean, white supremacy is all about swaggering around, pounding yourself on the chest and bragging about mistreating people, killing people, causing people to run around doing crazy things and killing themselves. I mean, that's enjoyment. That's the whole concept of racism. Keep mess going, as old folks used to say. Just keep a whole lot of mess going. I mean, if things quiet down and everybody's acting decent toward one another, and everybody's, you might say, the image of Mr. Rogers. Oh, no, that's not white supremacy. White supremacy is about, hey, it's too quiet around here. I mean, everything is going too smooth. Everybody's happy. Everybody is treating everybody nicely. Well, now, you can't have that. No. White supremacy is about guns, thunder, bombs going off, people being blown up, writing books and loading down the shelves in the bookstores about how to commit murder, and enjoy it. And, hey, this is fun. This is glory. I mean, everything gets boring. You start talking about having a world of justice. That's boring. Nobody being mistreated. That's boring. People getting the help that they need. People all healthy and whatnot and getting along and coming around each other, greeting each other and trying to see if they can be of help to someone rather than trying to figure out how they can kill them or sneak up on them, and trick them into doing something stupid and whatnot. Oh, no, that's not white supremacist culture at all. No. And, we don't want that. We want something that keeps you alive. That's what they call living. Mistreating people. For what? For fun, for glory, and material gain. You can get the same thing to the system of justice. But they are so in the habit of practicing non-justice that they're just dedicated to it, just drunk on it. But it's our job to see to it that it stops. Why? Because it never should have been started in the first place. You're not supposed to be running this precious world like that. The evidence shows that.
Yes.
They'll poison animals and everything else and having them acting crazy. Now, the white supremacists probably didn't start that, but whoever started mistreating anything, including the environment, mistreatment spreads. It's a virus. And once you started just a little bit of it anywhere, it spreads rapidly. Why? Because mistreatment is exciting. And a lot of people just like to keep excitement going, even if it means being very, very, very destructive. Video games. Kill somebody. That's what it's all about. You can't have a decent video game about helping somebody. Mr. Rogers, that's boring. That's boring. That's not progressive at all. Tear up something. kill something. And if you got people and start telling people that they are animals, boy, I mean, how much fun can you have out of that? Call a person an animal, and you hunt down animals. You kill animals. You kill chickens every day in factories. So, hey, why not kill people the same way? By putting an animal label on them. And black people in the system of white supremacy are what? Animals. You see that word keep coming up every now and then. Recently it came up. Didn't we talk about what? This Roseanne program? Didn't somebody say something about animal?
Yeah, they did.
All right, monkey or something like that, that's an animal. Okay? Kill the monkeys. Kill the rhinos. Kill the apes. Kill the elephants. Why? Because they're animals. Not only kill it, kill that animal, that elephant, kill the elephant, and do what? Cut his head off.
Cut his head off.
And then what? Put it over the mantelpiece.
Yes.
And then do what? Invite your neighbors over to take a look at it.
Yeah, look at it.
That's white supremacist thinking. Just like they do with that elephant's head, they'll do the same thing with black people.
They will.
And they are doing it every day.